Hello again, everybody, and welcome to A Word from Pastor Dan. A little bit about me. My name is Dan Cook. I was born and raised in Minnesota, and my day job is as a radio producer. I grew up Catholic, but was never really committed to being in a relationship with God as a kid. And in fact, I drifted away from faith for many, many years before I found my way back to Christ in 2011. That journey led me to seminary 6 years later, and I received my Master of Divinity degree from Bethel Seminary in 2022. I went on to work for what at that time was my home church until they eliminated my part-time position. Since then, I've been searching for a new opportunity, and admittedly, that's been a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. So I decided in the interim to start this channel, not only to keep my teaching skills hopefully sharp, but also to offer my small contribution to the greater discussion of faith in our culture. Part of the reason it's been challenging to find the right fit is because I don't fit into any simple theological or ideological box. What I mean is that those of a more conservative Christian bent often consider me to be too liberal, and those of a more progressive Christian bent sometimes think I coddle the conservatives too much. All I can do at the end of the day is honestly and earnestly seek to follow Jesus and share his message of grace and forgiveness and mercy as best I can. And that's what I'm attempting to do with this channel. What you'll find is relatively compact, 15 to 20 minutes-ish sermons each week based on text from the Revised Common Lectionary. Now, if you don't have much experience with the Revised Common Lectionary, well, I've made a separate video for you that you can watch that explains what the lectionary is and why I've chosen to follow it here. In addition to those sermons, I've uploaded videos that I made several years ago with a group from the church that I worked at to try to provide an overview of the various kinds of literature found in the Bible, so that people who find it tough to just plow their way through Scripture at least understand the big picture vision, even if they're struggling with the smaller details. So feel free to check those out as well. One note I want to make right from the outset is that I've turned off the comments on all my videos. I found it's too easy to trade anonymous barbs and insults in the comment section, and ultimately those just become unhelpful distractions. Which doesn't mean I don't want to hear from you. All I ask is that you take the one additional step to actually send me an email. I'm hoping that sort of weeds out the lazy trolls and instead empowers people who actually do care to interact with me. As long as folks are respectful, I promise to engage with you even if you strongly disagree with what I'm teaching. I will interact as long as you're respectful. So that's my introduction. I hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you enjoy what I'm offering, and I look forward to hearing from you. And thanks once again for watching A Word from Pastor Dan.